Then I got two over here, and then I've got you.
Okay.
Okay.
My name is Linda Helgeson, and I live in the neighborhood here. I'm concerned about two basic populations that this might affect if you use tasers. One population would be, I used to work with Sfpd kids, and as they get older, as kids are known to do, they become adults and they would become a part of the mental health population. Many of these kids, as children, just the way that they are born, they have physical problems as well as mental problems. And so I'm really concerned about how a taser might affect them physically. This might be a major difficulty for them. And then just the general population, all of us who live in all of San Francisco, as we get older, you might get as old as I am, and I might get older, and it's a possibility that tasers would affect the elderly in a minus way. I'm concerned about both of those populations in particular. The other population I'm concerned about is all of us in general, old or young, if this might be misused, because I'm not certain for the crisis intervention team, are they police people? Would they be carrying a gun as well? Would they, I know they would be trained for crisis intervention, but I don't even know who's on these teams. And so I too am concerned about avoiding the replication of the problem on the BART station in Oakland. And
Response back here, David Lewis.
there, hold on.
Hi.
I didn't mean to be ignoring you.
CIT officers are regular police officers. The only difference is they've had the 40-hour training, and you can recognize them because they wear a little gold pin. It'll be somewhere on their left or right breast that says CIT in gold letters. It's a small little pin, and it's the only way you can tell they've been trained. But just because...
Crisis is going to notice that?
No, and the reality is who responds to a crisis could be either one of them, unlikely, or more likely one who hasn't been trained in CIT. Again, they all carry guns. Now, we have a police officer who's a member of the mental health board, and I've gotten into arguments over tasers over this. And she says to me, her argument is, this is the police perspective, why do you want to take away our tools? Would you rather I just shoot the person? That is how the police think. And I think her view is very typical of how police think. They see it as a tool, and I'm taking away their tools, or advocating to take away their tools, so they'll be resorted to shoot that person. I don't believe that's the case. I believe there's an alternative to shooting the person, and that's what the whole point of CIT is that you can, through de-escalation, you can avoid the need to shoot anybody. But again, that's what you're up against when you're facing the police, and they have a very strong will to acquire these things, and that's what we're really up against. We have to be able to counter their arguments.